What is up, everybody? It's Pavan back again with episode 3 of the Raiders Theme Team series. Before we get into the video itself, I made the mistake again. I did this time. The mic was on, but I guess something glitched out in the settings, and my mic audio was just not playing. So it happened to me again. L's in the chat for your boy. But it's all good, you know. We're here. I'm gonna basically. This intro is all live, obviously. I'm gonna be putting this over, you know, the beginning of the video, and for the video itself, I'll just be doing a post-com because the gameplay is really good, and I felt like I shouldn't waste this gameplay. It literally came down to the last play of the game, and like I said, it is with the Raiders theme team, and it was versus a tryhard. I'm not even gonna lie. So like always, smash that like button if you like this series and want more. And if you can't tell already, wearing Josh Jacobs' jersey, this video is going to be dedicated to him. Oh my god, bro. It's getting spammed right now because he liked it. Alright, here. Right.
Who liked it?
Alright, so we just came back from the mall. We just caught some things back there. We're going back to the EA studio right now, watch my boys play. And I just went and saw I am Josh Jacobs, the best running back, the GOAT Rookie of the Year running back. Like my photo, bro. I am so hyped right now. Like, I never expected this. Last year, Derek Carr liked my thing, tweeted at me. That was amazing. But now, Josh Jacobs liked my thing. You know, I'm about to DM him right now, see what's up, shout him out. You know, thank him for what he did this year and him being a boss, bro. I'm just excited. You want to see it one time? Where did it go? Right here. I am Josh Jacobs. Like your photo, and I'm just speechless right now, bro. I'm just speechless. A lot of things are about to come from this. Thank you, Josh Jacobs, if you're watching this. You're one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player. What is up, guys? Back here. This is the post-com, so don't mind my mic. The only thing I would say is, don't mind my camera. I did shoot this live, but for whatever reason, trust me, the mic was on. It just didn't pick up the audio. So I'm just going to be kind of doing a post-com type video with me kind of, just playing the game, I guess. I could have re-put another camera angle with me, but I felt like that would have been a little too much work. And, I mean, there's not really much you're missing out. As long as you hear the thought processes going on and what I got to say, it's going to be all right. So in this match right here, we're playing Unfair 5. This is Xbox Raiders Theme Team Episode 3. I'm not too sure who he is, but he was really good. He was a really good opponent. And right there, he tried to catch me with Moss, but LaMarcus Joyner, who did get that gold power-up expansion the other day, or other week, I should say, gets his first sack on the first play. And you see me talking and getting hype about it. But yeah, he tried to catch me with Moss, and little did he know, we have that pressure ready. Another thing to know is he is a Niners fan, so whenever I do play the Niners, it's a little rivalry across the bay. At least it was before. And my opponent hits me over the top on the second play of the game. And luckily for us, we were able to get that shoestring tackle with Demarius Randall. But this weak close flex, especially his first play, I thought he was going to run the ball way more. And I thought he was running right there. So I did set up run defense, but he hit me over the top with a nice cover 3 beater. Right here, he's in eye close, just running a classic stretch to Walter Payton. Our run D was on point this game. And just in general, our run D has always been on point the past couple months. If you want to check that out, I do have a Pro Tip Tuesday, I believe episode 4, best run D in the game. Right here, once again, he is in that weak close flex, and boom, we hit him with a user rush. Another Pro Tip Tuesday video. Go check out my passing defense out of the 146 and the nickel 335 wide. It's just tips for days, man. So right here, same thing. We kind of want to scream. We're kind of playing backed off. He just hits us with a nasty dot. I hadn't been playing MUT as of lately, so that was on me to realize the zone was going to drop off. But honestly, Namdi Asamoah backed up in a cloud flat, protect the sticks. I should play that every single time in my. I was a little disappointed with the previous play. We played awful defense right there, but it doesn't matter. We could still lock up and hold him to 3. Right here, we hit him again with a user rush. I mean, like, the past 2 plays, 3-4 plays, the user rush has been really our only defense we've had. He once again is coming on the weak close flex, and he finally hits us with a run. But Taylor Mays, the best player in the game, golden ticket. You see me getting hyped about Taylor Mays. He has out my way on him, so any fullback trying to pick him up, we're just going to throw him out the way. And once again, another 3rd and goal, and this is probably the biggest play to date, the biggest play so far in the game. Holding the 3 in these types of games is just so crucial. He flipped his play, he comes out, and there's really nothing there. He had 2 posts and a hitch and the angle route on the right side, I want to say. The pressure got in there nice. We finally got some heat as we see this kind of instant replay. Ted Hendricks gets a nice little sack for us. He kicks it through the goalpost. He's going to be up 3-0. And this is where it gets interesting. We did return the kick out to the 23-yard line. Not the best amount of yards. And from what I just said earlier, this is a Josh Jacobs related video. So I was trying to force feed him a little bit. The only downside about him, it did suck. He didn't get no power-up card. He didn't get an extra higher overall card. He has 90 speed. 90 speed or 92, 93 speed and Mutt nowadays, that's just not going to get the job done versus these 99 speed defenders. And like always with this Raiders team, I always try to run bunch, and it's almost impossible to run bunch without escape artists. So every time I play offense, it's the interesting part. And right there, I mean, Myles Garrett just did some demon-like characteristics, I guess you could say. He just got a complete disengage on Rodney Hudson. And I feel like Rodney Hudson, I think he is the 98 overall, 99 overall. He's my best pass blocker. I was very frustrated. You see me kind of frustrated. And he didn't even have his X factors in. He put Lawrence Taylor in right now. And I think is that Mean Joe Green. I can't tell. I think it is, though. And we just got to hit him with a play right here. And honestly, I'm just looking for a nice little playmaker dot. And I was going to throw that no matter what. And that's what we do. And, a lot of people do not have the user in this game. They kind of just rely on Lurker, and this guy was one of them. But yeah, after playing the Madden 21 beta, 146 is literally an insane defense, and I could understand the frustrations of everyone. I used to think this defense was very, very sweet, and I still do a little bit. Sweet as in easy to dot up, easy to move against. But after playing that Madden 21 beta and getting back on Madden 20, I'm just saying, like, why is 146 this good? Right here, we do decide to run the ball, even though there's a little minimal amount of time left. And Josh Jacobs, I'm telling y'all, he's going to be a dog in Madden 21. He just gets glitchy animations. I mean, his card is, 93 overall? And he is still fighting, shrugging the best defenders in mud off of him. And once again, we're in this strong, close formation, just trying to get some cheap, nice, easy yards. We do have Hot Route Master, Conductor, all of that. And we're kind of, this is a random, I don't even know what this route combo is. I'm just trying to get a cheap yard, and he plays cover 2, invert, I want to say, and it doesn't matter because Waller, the best tight end in this Madden game, is able to get that great post. We all know how good wide receiver out that tight end post is out of strong close, and I was just there's no chance for him, either of his defenders, to get that right there. Once again, we're in strong close, and I did say this in this video. I mean, this video is still very, very early on. If you guys have any suggestions on offenses you guys want to see me run, because bunch, like I said, bunch without escape artists is literally one of the hardest offenses to run. So whatever offense you have in mind, I'd be more than likely be happy to run for this Raiders team series. I was already noticing I was going to run Oakland, maybe run that gun tight slots and try to dot out of that with Culpepper. Like I said, if you have any recommendations, hit me up. As right there, we don't get that many yards. It's a 3rd and 9. It gets very difficult for us because you could honestly send 3 and we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. And then, you could send the blitz, which I'm really scared of. The blitz when I have a non-mobile QB, and that's what he is in right now, I believe. I think this is 3-4 Bear. If he does blitz out of this, though, we'll be able to get some yards. I'm setting up a nice little play, trying to get a cheap yards. You see the route combo. He does send that blitz, and Amari Cooper on that swerve flat. And I'm on balance, which is a little risky, but it doesn't matter. We're able to actually make the best of it, juke him out, and get to the 1-yard line. And this is the fun part for Josh Jacobs, because when he gets down here, it's an automatic touchdown. And boom, bulldozer, Josh Jacobs, Coach P, what a combination. Touchdown, good guys. We're going to be up 7-3. Kick is deep. We got Ray Guy on the kick. This should be going out of the back of the end zone. Excuse me, I was completely wrong. He has Walter Payton right here as I am casually. I dropped my controller, and I wasn't even caring if he was going to return that. I was more worried on my controller. If you want to rewind that, go ahead. And once again, he's in this weak close flex again. And I was ready for him to just, hop in eye close as his primary. Of course, he audibles eye close just to run stretch. I'm telling you, that stretch isn't going nowhere. He does fall forward for 3 yards. That's just a glitched animation, I guess you could say. But yeah, my man's was completely content with passing out of this, which, like I said, he was a really good opponent. I couldn't really get a stop, and I don't know if it was on me or if it's because I hadn't been playing the game a lot. I kind of want to say that is the reason, because I haven't been playing at all, honestly. But yeah, he was moving and grooving, as we will see. He hits that nice little angle route to that new Gronkowski. And if you don't know by now, Gronk is a 95 overall in the Madden 21 ratings, which is actually insane. And I don't know what happened there, a little bit of a lag spike. And Nnamdi Asomugha in that cloud flat was not able to play that corner route. I do get rack-agged. Getting rack-agged is the worst feeling. I know we've all been there. Hit that like button if you hate getting rack-agged. First and 10 right here. He is on his own my 43, so he is pretty much in field goal range for Mutt. Setting up another pass play. We try to use a rush, and he picks it up. He's onto us now. And right there, we do get a fumble, but guess what? We never get the luck. Christian Okoye just comes out of nowhere. When I probably have like 3 to 4 guys right there. I mean, look, he's just doing back jukes, having all the fun he wants, and not even caring about if he's gonna fumble, which he did, and we weren't able to recover it, but it's all good. 2nd and 3 right here, and he runs the ball. Luckily for us, Warren Sapp with that inside stuff kind of held it up. I mean, I thought that was going to be a much bigger game, but I'm telling you, this Raiders theme team defense plays run defense. And he's getting the 2-minute animation, 2-minute warning animation where he gets a quick hike. And it is frustrating because look at my defense. It's all messed up right now. And luckily for us, I mean, honestly, he got the first regardless. He did have an open player that corner route, which would have got him some more yards. But we were able to kind of tackle him. He did get the first, but we were able to tackle him. Unfortunately, he was able to get out of bounds. But honestly, in Mutt, that's not really a concern due to there is no accelerated runoff in Mutt. He has Randy Moss in motion right here. Keeps him on a hitch. Everything was bagged for the most part. Howie Long gets his first sack of the game. That was just phenomenal defense on my end. Once again, in the weak close flex, he runs inside zone, and Taylor Mays is headhunting out here. That should have been a fumble. He's just juking and moving around with that joystick, Walter Payton. And if you see that stat line on the top, it said Taylor Mays with 5 tackles already in the first half. Right here, we just want to play safe, and that's what we do. We send the dogs. He's able to just throw a nice little wheel route. He had some action right there, honestly, but luckily for us, we're able to make that tackle. His field goal was up and good. We're up 7-6, and honestly, we're in a great position. We only had 1 possession this drive. This is about to be our second. As long as we don't throw a pick or fumble, we could even try to get points and go into half, but as long as we don't do that, we're in a great spot to win this ball game. Right here, I'm motioning over Randy Moss. I'm trying to get a cover 3 bomb, but he is having none of it. I had that comeback route, and I do hit it right there, and I'm able to get out of bounds. He played a cover 2 right there, so I wasn't going to be able to hit anything up the middle, as in a deep post or anything as a 1-play touchdown, but I'll surely gladly take that comeback route. Right here, I make an awful read right when I was telling y'all I don't need to go into half throwing a pick or fumbling. I just hit a blindy McBlindy. That's what Chaos says, I think. I just throw a really blind read. I had that drag. I had the verticals wheel route. And I don't know what I was thinking. I just hit that random button. And that was not even a good user by him, honestly. It was just a bad play by me. And he's in a great spot to take the lead right now. But right there, we played good defense. Navarro Bowman on that containment pressure, celebrating, getting that sack for us. And right there, if you see the sack totals, we have 6 sacks in the half, and he only has 1. You always want to be winning in all the not all the categories, but whenever you look up and you see you're winning in a category in a Madden game, you just get more hype. And right here, he hits us with an amazing play. What is my user doing? Get me some milk. My user was sleepy. We're going to rewind that one time. Right here, on the replay, I have Willie Brown on Moss. And, the post, I'd rather let him throw the post. And I don't know what I was doing right here. As this is the replay, man. I should have went back to the wheel route user day and let him throw his post, not give him 7. But I was just so content that the purple, aka Ronnie Lott, was gonna guard the wheel route, and that was just not the case by any means. His PAT is up and good, and all of a sudden we were just up 7-6, getting the ball half, and now he just hits us with a nasty wheel route. and we're down 7-13. The only hope, and I mean the only like good thing that's on our side, is we do get ball at half. But at the pace we're playing our offense right now, it really does not matter. Right here, I try to throw this post to Jerry Rice, and hey, you know, if you don't have a catching ability, it don't matter. Jerry Rice is not able to hang on to it. And I did rack catch that. I should have definitely possession caught that, but I don't know what was going through my mind. This is kind of a weird game. But I mean, he still should have caught that, to be fair. He didn't really get a big hit on us. I hate that animation where you don't even get a big hit and you still drop it. Right here, we try to get him with a cover 3 beater, and look at Lawrence Taylor. I mean, bro, we were just 5 of 5 and now we're 5 of 8 with 1 interception. I mean, the Madden tides can change just like that. And it's happened so many times in pro games and just in general. Just always know any lead is not safe in Madden. And right here, I mean, we don't really even have anything. We have Darren Waller on this delay fake, but look how much time we have. We have only 4 seconds left. Right here, we do try to hit him with over the top, but he just set the heat. And luckily, thankfully, thanks to God, we did not fumble that with Dante Culpepper. If you've been watching the past gameplays / Twitch streams, you know Dante Culpepper is a fumbler. And we do have to fight and come back in this game for Raider Nation to beat the Niners fans. If you're watching this video right now and you're a Raider fan, hit me with that Raider Nation in the comments below. Right there, Josh Jacobs got a nice little chunk of yardage, 6 yards and a jukebox. I'm definitely very ecstatic with that play. Any play where you don't go backwards is a good play. And boom, we hit him with another dot right here. I'm sure Josh Jacobs is going to be getting very busy in the passing game next year. I could already see it. So a great start out of half, 2 nice plays, 1 first down. We're going to try to hit him with a cover 3 beater over the top. And if it was any other mode, as I literally was calling it just right now, Dante Culpepper is a fumbler. If it was any other mode, I would have been throwing the R1 slot streak up the middle. And I was sliding, but I mean, Dante Culpepper is not fighting for us anymore like he was in the first video. My man's immediately went to single back wing pair. I don't know what to do. And I was very frustrated right here. If you see my reaction, you see me kind of flustered. Look at Navarro Bowman just run right by him on that contain. We had the sack, and he just kind of just ran right by my 96 speed player. My opponent does get back in this weak flex close. And excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. It's either weak close flex or weak flex close. So regardless, it's the same thing. Gain of 2 yards right there. Definitely take it. Once again in the week with Torrey Holt in motion, we try to get a user rush to no avail. I mean, we're not getting any luck with our user rushes anymore. I don't know if he started IDing our user, or I think, to be fair, I wasn't sending that extra cornerback. But I mean, if Randy Moss is ever that open in a Madden game, you should reevaluate what you are doing, because right now we are playing bad, we are playing frustrated, and that's something you don't want to combine together. But hey, it doesn't matter. We make the play right back. He got Moss happy right there. You've heard of trigger happy. He got Moss happy. You've heard of pass happy. He got Moss happy right there. He just started eyeing Moss a little too much. And luckily for us, Taylor Mays and our bounce back user, we made another bounce back play. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Because when in doubt, when in mud, you're going to fumble it. And Josh Jacobs, I mean, this one hurt bad. I'm wearing his jersey. Like, come on, EA. Give your boy a chance in this game. We fumble wearing the Josh Jacobs jersey. To be fair, we are unbalanced, but still, bro. No other running backs are fumbling in this game. I thought I could have the same treatment, but I guess not. I guess Josh Jacobs' carry is a little low. And I'm telling you, I was so mad in this point of the game. He just threw a pick to Willie Brown, and Warren Sapp could have caught it too. We all know Warren Sapp got his hands. Right here, we send the heat. Nice little play to Walter Payton. And this play I was mad at too, because I felt like we got the heat coming in, and he still got 7 yards on it. Jukebox and human joystick, and him falling forward helped him out right there. Once again in the week, and we blow it up. And I'm telling you, these continuation of plays, this string of plays right here, I think it was 4 to 5 plays in a row. I was so frustrated. Peep Taylor Mays right here. This is an instant replay of our user. We come in and we get the out my way animation, but it's the most terrible one in the game. And I was frustrated on that because usually they just throw him off the way right away. I mean, that one was an animation we couldn't afford, as he was able to get that first down and goal. And right here, he's in eye close, more than likely going to run stretch. When they're in eye close, they're running stretch. But once again, the Raiders team run defense holds up. Navarro Bowman right there on that nice little edge defender, force defender. He switches it up for once and goes to I-form wing with Gale Sayers in the backfield. And he does run dive, and he kind of had a little hole, but like I said, our Raiders team defense is holding up on the run extremely well. After that unsuccessful I-wing attempt, he gets back into weak. And right here, we're playing somewhat pass defense. And I mean, if Taylor Mays was a little bit slower, if Taylor Mays wasn't 6'3", if Taylor Mays wasn't Taylor Mays, that may have just been a touchdown for Walter Payton. But we're still very alive in this game. I mean, being down 9 points, 2 possessions without escape artists is very difficult, especially in bunch. But we're gonna fight one time for the Raider Nation. His kick is up. It is good. 9-point deficit, 4 minutes left. That ain't nothing for us. Right here, Ruggs is able to get us to the 24-yard line. And he is still in this over G look. And we decide to motion in Ruggs to try to hit him with a deep bomb. But look how much room Calvin Johnson just makes up. We had the touchdown, but if you were watching the play from the get-go, Calvin was literally in the box and was able to run all the way up to the cover 3 bomb, the deep post. And with Lurker, I mean, it was there, but with Lurker, I'm definitely not throwing that. And at this point of the game, I'm trying to freestyle and get cheap, nice yardage. And I just try to chuck a streak specialist right here. And if that were to get picked, we would have lost that game 100%. But thankfully, we got something back on our favor, back on our side. It was at this point of the game where I knew I had to make some plays. I had to wake up and actually dot up. And that's what we do. We get Randy Moss, have playmaker in himself, and he has playmaker. We playmaker him the other way, and his user is very sleepy right now. I mean, in hindsight, I'm pretty sure he was okay with that happening because it was like a 9-yard gain. But for us, do or die at this point. We needed that first down. We are on life support right now. Our offense is on life support. Culpepper barking out the hot routes. Nice little slant right here. Good, great animation with Jerry Rice. And look at that stat line, man. That's not a stat line I'm used to having. 9 of 13, 140 yards. I find that like a very weak stat line. Whenever I'm this deep in the game, I want 200 plus yards at minimum for my quarterback. As we do put Randy Moss in motion and Josh Jacobs being right there. For the most part, Josh Jacobs really did ball out for us. Besides that one fumble, man. And, you know, it sucks because I have to be on balance to use Jukebox and Bulldozer. But if I'm on balance with a lower rated running back, he's going to fumble, especially with enforcers, especially with 99 overall players. Right there, we're able to hit wide receiver post, wide receiver cross, a crossing route. He left it to go to the playmaker, and we were just able to step right into the sweet spot and get that possession catch. Right here, running verticals, but he does play a cloud on the right side. We're going to throw this right here to Randy Moss in a sweet little spot, a low pass pattern, a low pass to Randy Moss right there. And we did have Amari Cooper open for a touchdown. I just didn't see it, honestly. And, you know, I didn't want to throw anything late because, you know, if you throw streaks late in the red zone, they always get picked off for whatever reason. But we're in a great spot right here. Josh Jacobs, this is where he gets his money. He does get hit stick forward, but, hey, we'll take it. And right here, we know how to. We're very urgent. We need this touchdown. I'm telling you, Josh Jacobs down here is money. And that's what he does for us. My favorite player right now. It should have been Rookie of the Year. Getting in that end zone for us, cutting this game to a 2-point deficit. Right there, the blocks held up perfectly. Gene Upshaw, I mean, he did get block shedded right there by Myles Garrett, but hey, he did enough. Myles Garrett is a monster. Shout out to him too. He got his contract. I like Myles Garrett a lot. I know he's had some drama in the past, but hey, he's a football player. That's all. At the end of the day, that's all we do. That's all we watch is football. As long as you don't sack my guy Derek Carr, we're in good terms. We have to lock up here like our life depends on it. We got to beat these Niners. He's a weak, and he did click on his old lineman, so I know he's running the ball. I just have to shoot this gap, and that's what we do. Boom, stick in the backfield. Taylor Mays. If you don't know his name by now, I don't know what to tell you. And when you're in a scenario like this where you're fighting from behind, a hit stick like that gives you all the momentum. We're locking up. We're letting our fingers fly. We're making fast adjustments. A cover 2 shell right here. We're sending the heat. Let's see if he likes the heat. We use a rush. It lags for us a little bit, but boom, Rod Woodson in that cloud. We're going for 6. We're stunning on him, And just like that, we've cut a 9-point deficit and turned it around into a possibly 5-point lead. And if you guys saw that replay, I'm going to show it real quick for you guys. Right here, we have Taylor Mays. We come in hot with our user rush. This is the replay. And look at the cloud flat. He just panics. He had the open slant across the middle, but he panicked through a read. He thought he was going to get sacked. I may have done the same thing. I definitely would have hit the slant rather than make a blind read like that. But thankfully for us, he does hit that blind read. Rod Woodson to the Baja. We're going up 5 points, baby. Like I was telling y'all, man, a hit stick like that gives you all the momentum in the world. We have Taylor Mays badged out, X-factored out. I mean, we have all the swag right now. He gets a nice little pass, but guess what? We have Taylor Mays with that X-factor. We're hitting. We're breaking up passes. Life is good right now. Once again in the week, and if you can't, like, all his momentum, all his energy is drained right now. He is shook in the pocket. A few sacks. A sack right here, honestly, in the game can be coming to an end. He motions over Moss. Nice little play, I think. He has nothing. I remember this play now. Awful, terrible read. Taylor Mays with that swag, badged out. I thought I could take it for 6, but look at that stat line: 2 picks, 8 tackles. He had open reads all across the field. An angle route to the right side, a hitch, and the other post. Not that post, the other post. But I'm telling you, when you get shook, when you're in that hot seat, when you can't roll around, roll out, throw blind corner routes, it gets very difficult. Right here, we're just going to try to run the game and ice it out. But Josh Jacobs, my guy, you're just a little too slow in this game and these ratings. Clowney literally just grabbed us with one hand and just took us backwards for a loss of 1. I tried to catch him here slipping with a pass play, and honestly, I had nothing. I saw Calvin running back to the streak. We had that streak for a moment. If Calvin is running towards a streak with Lurker and he's 6'5", I mean, I made the proper read right there. Once again, we're trying to pass. I'm trying to get Jacobs the ball to end the game, and we have everything open, but he does send that heat. And I'm not going to lie to you. I was throwing a pick, I think, on that play. I was highballing it to Darren Waller for the game. And high balls are not that good this year. I know next year they're really decent. But this year, Madden 20, they're not good at all. One time for the lockup. Type D in the chat if you can right now. We're up by 8 points. All we got to do is, he could even score. And it's not going to a great start. Right there, he hits a 20-yard run play. I mean, who runs stretch on their money drive? Like, come on. I'm not expecting that. But like I was saying, we could allow him to score as long as we hold the door. That kind of rhymed right there. Hey. But right here, he's in this week. Trying to throw a rollout corner. Nothing there. Ted Hendricks with the tackle. If I could get my fumble back when I fumble with Culpepper, the game would already be over at this point. But it is all good. We don't need the fluke. We fight. And right here, Moss motioned over on that corner route. Rod Woodson just had no chance. He already made one play. I can't expect him to make that play again. But that goes to show my man's is just throwing corner routes with ease. If he's actually having to sit up in that pocket and make a read, it gets difficult for him. That pressure to Willie Brown. And Rod Woodson again gets toasted in a cloud flat by guess who? Gronk. So within 3 plays already of me going up 8, he's already at the 11-yard line. Right here, we send the heat, and Warren Sapp comes up clutch. This is a sequence you want to watch for sure. Watch Warren Sapp, big number 99 in the middle of the defense. He is about to go off. Not 1 play, but 2 plays in a row. I click on him to secure the tackle. You see me hype. 2 big plays by the sack man himself. 3rd and 28. This is becoming game time. I do call a timeout right there. I'm not letting my man quick hike me for the chicken, for the bread, for the guap, whatever you want to call it, for the game. And that's something I advise you guys to do as well. If you're in a position like that where you just need to lock up and you about to get quick hike, just call a timeout if you have a timeout to spare. Because in this case, I don't need a timeout. If he does score, oh well. And right there, 3 straight sacks. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. And how hard could this be, right? It's a 4th and 41. We just got 3 straight sacks. Oh boy, what do I have to tell you? Right, just watch this play. I have everyone backed up. I'm just sending 5 people trying to get a sack. Guarding Moss no matter what. And bruh, how the hell did that just happen? You see me put my head down. I'm in disgust. I'm in awe. How did that just happen? I don't know. I can't tell you. I mean, I think I had LaMarcus Joyner manned up right there, which isn't that bad at all. Obviously, he's going to get open. But where is Demarius Randall going, just backpedaling? A 41-yard crossing route versus cover 2 man? That is unbelievable. Hey, this is what makes you a pro. This is what makes you a great player. Can you adapt? Can you forget about the last play? In our case, we can. GG's in the chat. Howie Long makes the play of the game for us. Great game to my opponent, unfair 5. And right here, look at this replay, man. I'm already in replay mode. I'm guarding Moss no matter what. Whether it's a corner route streak, I have to guard Moss because Moss is Moss. We all know that. But look at Demarius Randall backpedaling as the ball is being thrown. That is something that cannot happen if you have 99 zone or whatever stats he may have. Come on, EA. Really? You just going to do me like this? This deep half, Demarius Randall should have been on that. And he got a super nice rack animation. Like, I'm just dumbfounded. I'm keep replaying this. You see me right here guarding, triple teaming Moss. We're not letting Moss get it. And right here, man, I don't even know what to say. But that doesn't matter, as I do show the lockup. He kind of just called a random play, it looked like. I think he just called all hitches. If he put Walter Payton on a wheel route, this could have been a game-tying 2-point conversion. Luckily for our case, he just missed all the reads in the game. And Howie Long was able to secure the dub. But that's been it for this video. It was a great video. Came down to the last play. I told you guys this was an amazing video. Shout out to Josh Jacobs, my guys. I'm hyped up right now. 2 touchdowns in the game. Next year, trust me, he's going to be way better. He got kind of disrespected this year by EA and the NFL. I mean, EA gave him, what, a 93, 94 overall card? NFL didn't even give him Rookie of the Year, as I'm just seeing the highlights. But it's been real for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Please smash that like button. Comment what you guys want to see next. Share, all that good stuff. Make sure to subscribe as well. It's been real, Raider Nation, and all my fellow fans. Even if you're a Niners fan, I still love you. If you're a fan of mine, if you're watching. Even if you don't, I still love you. I love everybody. Take care, y'all. Catch you in the next episode. Peace out.